Oh, yeah. No worries, man. It's a very different track than what I'm used to.
Hello, everybody.
My second lap ever on it.
Hope you're doing well. We are here for the season finale. This is the standings with one race to go. No drop week, so standings are as is. Ewing's out front with 133. And just 6 points back. Or no, yeah, 6 points back is Kyle Carpenter. Ewing with 3 wins, Carpenter with 2. Nick Gould winning the previous race. I'm pretty sure it's just between Ewing and Carpenter at this point, just because the amount of drivers we have in the league. I don't think they can make up that many points. But everybody, I mean, look at for the podium position on the final standings. It's a tight battle as well.
This side of the circuit tired, but like wait until y'all see the other half.
We're currently in 10th. Open to potentially break into the top 7. We're going to be battling with Orndorff, Rick Evans, Clayton. Reno's also going to be in the mix, but he's a little ways back from us. And then also keep in mind, it's not just place, which is all divided by or separated by 1 point. It's also bonus points. So if you have the fastest lap, you get the bonus point. Whoever wins pole gets 1 point. Most laps led gets 1 point. And then there's also if you lead at least 1 lap. So that one, multiple people can get. The rest are just on their own. Hello, Shaffy. Hello, Andrew. Hello, Ken. Hello, Firestone. So that's that. I'm going to take this down before I forget that it's up there. We're going to get back out and practice because I need some practice. Because of the recent iRacing update, we actually started this session about 15 minutes late because it wasn't starting properly. So, we might go a little bit past 9 with practice. I'm just going to, once we get around there, I'm going to ask everybody how they feel. Look at that, 2 wide through there. That was cool in front of us. Clayton and Kyle Carpenter. Learning how to battle. Wow, I just did like about 9 laps on warm tires, and I totally forgot about how bad cold tires were. I swear, I made it around 9 laps without too much of an issue. Hey everybody, welcome to the finale. Again, we have a little bit of a dicey pit exit, so just keep that in mind when you're exiting the pits. If there is an incident, it'll be the car leaving the pit lane's fault. So just keep that in mind. Everyone on track should not have to avoid you leaving the pits. Ah. Oh. Hey, Jakenstein, how you doing? This is a, Also, let me know how the sound is if I need to turn the car up or whatnot. This track was purposely placed at the finale just because I know it's a little
Don't
small.
violate this lap. Track limits.
It's the club version of Sebring, but I think it's gonna create some really exciting battles and racing. Like, there's a lot of opportunities for mistake when you're on the edge. Like when you were pushing it, there's a lot of opportunities for even the leaders who don't really often make mistakes to potentially get an off track or just brake too late. And I think there's a lot of interesting places to potentially battle as well. Plus, with it being somewhat smaller, even those who kind of get left behind are going to have people racing around them, so you're not just going to be by yourself. There's going to be lap traffic to deal with and all of that, but we'll address that in the pre-race. I'm talking to chat right now, by the way. Just giving you a lowdown. If you're just joining us, I went over the point standings at the very front of the video. They should also be linked in the description. It's basically between the front two of Ewing and Carpenter, separated by 6 points, and everybody else, very tight position battles for the rest of it. But it's going to be pretty fun wheeling these things around. The opening lap is going to be wild. There might be some drama. There might be some incidents. Hopefully everyone keeps a cool head. Hopefully we're not involved. But there could be some drama early on for sure. Racing on this track was actually sort of the... I was doing this with AI, just testing out what night racing was like at one point, and this was kind of the inspiration for this whole Move and Muscle series. Having us race into the dark and so on. It's gonna be interesting how this track changes too once we get a little bit more grip later on as the sun goes down. It's a little slicker now than it's gonna be later.
P7. That's your best lap in this session.
Which honestly, I feel like
1.3 seconds.
it being a little slicker helps this freaking monstrous vehicle get around the turns a little bit more. Because I can slide the back end a little bit, but we'll see. It's a lot of fun driving this around this little circuit. It's funny because I don't really know Sebring, like the whole course, that well. I haven't really raced on it, but I'm starting to get to know the club version a little bit. Really going to be a test when the sun starts going down a little. Come race time.
You're now 2.5 seconds off the pace.
Thought about going for the dive. Probably could have done it in practice, but I don't want to mess up his run if he's like on a... That's going to be a part where a lot of people run off the track. I did it so many times. I think I waited too long to upshift there. Oh, I'm following Clayton a little too much. I got a little too focused on his bumper. Kind of whipped me around there. I gotta pay more attention where where my actual braking points and turns are. Hello, Ken. How you doing? I got my timer. All those cones. My water. Oh boy. See what some of the fast guys are doing. Oh, Nick's running pretty quick here. Did I remember to give him his winner sticker? I hope I did. I don't remember if I did. See it. Oh no, I posted it. Okay, good. I must have forgot to upload it. The run coming out of the corners on certain spots is going to be massive because it's like you can get such a run if someone else has a bad exit. And with people applying pressure, like I just feel like there's a chance for a lot of mistakes to happen. So hopefully it isn't just an absolute train out front. People can't get around each other. I don't think that'll be the issue. Starting this open and lap 2 wide is going to be absolutely wild, though. I'm nervous for that green flag.
20 minutes remaining. You've got 20 minutes left.
Alright, I was posting it to social, I think.
Pit exit's clear.
I actually got to practice my pit entry. I don't think I've done that yet. Get these tires warmed up. Oh, old tires. Let's get those heated up. We're gonna have good outlap here. Once I mess that up, I actually might just practice getting in the pits real quick. Where is this pit entry? It's really awkward. It's like behind a wall. Because it's the club course. It's not like not the main. It looks like it's an afterthought. Same with the exit. It's so dangerous. I think it's coming up. There it is. There we go. Pit.
Look out for the pit speed limit. Engage the limiter.
Man, that is... You gotta slow down, get around that turn. Like, there's potential for big mistakes there as well. Alright. Did it. We did it. Oh. Here we go. Ugh. Here we go.
There's a car approaching. Stay behind the white line.
Oh. Man, that... Yeah, the opening laps... I mean, we'll get a formation lap, but, like, the opening laps are going to be real dicey with everybody next to each other. Hey, Davina, how you doing? Hope you're having a good night. Or day. Whoa.
P8.
P8. From that lap? Oh.
Car
I'm
left.
just gonna let him
Clear
go.
left.
I think I like it in third through there. Ooh. Need to go a little wider. Can't do that if someone's right behind you, though, because then they'll dive bomb you. But if you do the wide entry, you get a little bit more of a better exit speed. Oh, I was following Kyle.
Okay, Robert. 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Alright. I'm going to complete this lap, and then I'll ask everybody how they're doing in terms of practice. How many we got here? 11? Oh, oh my. Ah,
Clear.
that was scary. Dangerous. Oh my goodness, we bounced. Right back on the track. Just taking a poll. I know we had to start the session late. How's everyone doing? If anyone wants to keep practicing, I can let it keep going.
I mean, I just bought this track, so I'm definitely up for as much practice as I can get.
That's good enough for me. I'll keep it going. I don't want to take away practice from anyone just because our session had a problem.
Pit exit's clear.
All right, we're going the full practice. So apologies for the late race start. That is the reason. I had the sessions don't cost a lot of money. Yeah, I think it's like 50 cents or something like that per hour when you make a session. Probably just to avoid people spamming. But my account had run out. It only had 3 cents in it. I didn't realize. I forgot. So our session wasn't starting. I was like, why is our session not going live? And it was like 10 minutes after it was supposed to start. And then luckily Kyle Cleveland mentioned the only time he's seen that is when the host's thing runs out. So that's what made me look. And I had to make a new session. So here we are. So we have a little bit more practice to go, about 12 minutes. Then we'll have a qualifying lap, just one lap. And we'll have the race. You do not want to miss the start of this one. My goodness. This is going to be wild. Wreckfest. We need to play some Wreckfest. We do that get soon. That's so much fun. It's been a minute. Oh, that turn's so dangerous. Just want to spin out every time. You're going to tell I'm looking at chat and I keep driving off. So during the race, I'm going to have chat minimized, unfortunately. It just is what it is on these road courses. I can't do it. I will look at it and I will drive off the track. I want to have a good race, so we'll have to go that route. I'll still be talking most likely, obviously. I just won't be able to interact as much. It's also unfair to everybody else if it's basically like texting and driving, which is no good. Do not do that.
P9.
So I'll see you after the race once we get that started. And if I quiet up, I'm really concentrating. I was just reading, no reading and driving.
left. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
It's crazy how, like, I was really in tune with the track before I started streaming at 8:45. And the moment I started streaming, I'm driving off the track. Can't do a lap. Man, this first lap is going to be insanity. We're too wide. Going right into a right-hander. Like 90-degree turn. Everybody on cold tires going through like an S-bend. There's going to be some things happening. Hopefully we're not involved. And it's just a quick, if you haven't watched our races before, just a quick 40-minute race. Not too long. There's a time limit, so it can't go any longer. No cautions. Everybody gets one fast repair, basically like a backup car in the pits if they wreck. They get one optional tire change. Sometimes people don't take it. They're trying to save time in the pits, but everybody will be pitting at least once because of fuel. I only put 75% fuel in all the cars.
You've gone outside of track limits there.
Almost looked like a rainbow in the distance there. Slowed down a little too much there. That's a tough turn. That one I can't figure out consistently. I thought I had it earlier, and I have trouble with that one getting around. Because if you go down the second gear, it feels like it bogs down too much, and you can't roll it. But if you're in third gear, I can't seem to slow the car down. And if you don't know, like if you're just off throttle and going around a bend, basically your car is going to be slower in the lower gear. Oh, and if you hit the gas, it's obviously a faster
please, Robert.
RPM, so it's easier to slip the tires. But if you have it right, you'll accelerate faster if the tires don't spin. It's always the balance. That's a very simplified way of saying it all, but just in case people who've never done iRacing or don't know. I'm not even really an expert on it. It's just what I've learned from iRacing. Like right here, I'm trying to roll through it. I had to hit the brake a little bit. I don't know. I definitely have to be smoother through there. Should have took that wider. Slow down too much for that turn. I wish I was around some traffic, man. Oh, yeah.
You're outside of track limits there.
You got me. I definitely was. I was there too. I feel like I'm falling asleep. Getting sleepy.
All right, Robert. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
The heart will get pumping once we get on the grid with everyone around us. I messed that up. Ooh. Goosey goosey.
This lap won't count. You've cut the track.
I get it, I get it. Ah! Okay, hold on to it. No time for sleeping. I know, I'm getting all of a sudden, thought I was awake, now I'm getting all sleepy. I need people racing around me. I'm in the middle of no man's land. Everybody else got a little partner to dance with. $3.15. Where the heck is this pit entry? Over here? I think it's over here. It's the start finish. Coming up. Oh, is the overlay showing for all of you? I think it is.
What's your speed limit in the pits?
All right. What shirt gone? All right. Yep, it's a shoe. Hey, Kyle. I didn't even see. How you doing? Good luck in the race.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
It is a shoe. Kyle currently tied in points with Nick Gould for third, both at 115. We also have Robledo at 113 trying to get that top 3 finishing position. We got 11 out here tonight. This might be one of our... Full track is an ice skate. Oh my goodness. Or an old school iron. Doom, 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 doom. Goodness, I might go splash water on my face. All right, practice about to end.
Checkered flag, 10th position.
Where do we rank up? Second to last.
That's the end of the session. P10.
Get there. Single lap qualifying. Oh no.
Oh boy.
Oh no. I guess just try to give each other a little space. I won't have the 5-minute limit.
Your exit's clear. Don't cross the white line. Okay, Robert, we've got 9 minutes to do the business.
No draft.
Sorry, guys.
That's okay. We'll make it like interesting. You know what I mean? Plot twist. Finale season, right?
All right, so we have qualifying.
So we just do one lap, or
Yeah, I'd say just do the out lap and one lap and then call it a day. And then mark yourself as ready to race maybe, or let me know.
gotcha.
Basically, there's a setting because I had to make it last minute. I got every setting but this one. There's a setting where you can have open qualifying or individual qualifying. Usually, we always do individual, so I messed it up. My fault. I actually don't know if I'm on my out lap or not. I think I'm on my qualifying lap, which I wasn't really driving it like I was. I was too concentrating on the situation at hand. So we're not gonna have a good qualifying run, that's for sure.
P5, that was 114.6. Yellow flag.
How do you just want us to say we're done?
Qualifying.
And we're just doing one, right?
Yeah, just one. I think everyone's done. Unless Reno's still doing his. Reno's still doing his. Well, that really messed us up. Dang it, we could have been... Like, we were We could have gotten a few spots there. This is not good, but who knows? We won't be in the hornet's nest. Gosh darn it. All right, I'm going to close up chat. Thank you, everybody, for joining in tonight. Don't forget to keep chatting, and I'll see you on the other side. All right, there we go. Now Reno's done. Sorry for talking while you were qualifying, man. All right, my apologies about that. That was pretty lame. I really messed that up. I remembered to change everything but the freaking open qualifying. It was left over from our Daytona rain thing. Okay, here's the notes. It's season finale, so great job, everyone. The season's been amazing. We got a 6-point difference out front. Every single position, for the most part, has a really close points battle. A few drivers battling to get in the top 3, so that's cool. Have fun with that. Be competitive. Be clean. I said earlier in practice, keep an eye on pit exit. It's on the car that's leaving to make sure that they're not going to pull out in front of people on the track. Like, you should not impede people going into that turn there. Like, I mean, as long as they don't have to avoid you, obviously, if you're racing or whatever, but you shouldn't be pulling out right in front of people. I think for the most part, everyone's going to be on the left side of the track, but keep an eye out if they're battling too wide and all that. Just look at your relatives is what I'm saying. Also, it's a shorter track, so we are going to have some lap traffic, most likely. Lap traffic, you can run your line. You don't have to like fully move out of the way, but just obviously don't be blocking and whatever. Just kind of run your line and keep it consistent, and just keep in mind if you got like the championship battle right on your butt, maybe just consider that if you're not racing for position at the time. And then, yeah, the first part of this race is going to be a little tricky. There's a lot of potential mistakes at this track, a lot of tough turns in this big old car. So just have patience, do your best. If there's an early incident, hang in there. If there's anything we got to talk about afterwards, we'll talk about it afterwards. And I think we're going to have a lot of fun. I think it's going to be a good race. So if anyone has any questions, let me know. I'll hold on for a second, then I'll advance. All right, here we go.
Congrats on the pole, Dave.
That's the end of the session. 10th position.
Thank you.
Yeah, congrats, man. I honestly didn't even realize the first half of my qualifying, I forgot that I was on my qualifying lap. All right, here we go.
The track temp is 80. The air temp is 78 Fahrenheit. P10. We need to follow car number 77 in the left column. We need to catch car number 77.
I'm like trying to uncheck everything, not wreck my car. There we go.
Catch up to car number 77. Let's go.
Whew, that was close.
Car right. He's still there. Right side's clear.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I got nervous he was going to dive that in there. I was like, there's no room, man. Oh, we got an incident. Waiting around. Oh, this is nerve-wracking. Like double checking all my stuff
8th place.
while trying to brake. That's scary. Oh, don't lose them already. Oh, one little misbreak because I was checking the menus. Freaking cold tires, man.
Stay between the lines, please, Robert.
You got it. You got it, crew chief. Trying. Now we're losing that pack. All right, let's dig. Tires should be warming up now. I'm considering not taking tires. I unchecked them.
The next car is Colvin.
All right. P8. Oh, didn't get an incident point for that. That's good.
P8.
Oh, almost drove off track. Oh, Orndorff's going to get a run on us.
The guy behind's catching. The gap's now 0.5. The leader has just done a 111.5. New fastest lap for Schlevel, 111.4.
That was not kind to the tires. Overcooked that braking point. Need to roll through that a little better.
Okay, Robert, pit window is open. We'll need to pit for fuel 33 minutes into the race.
Ooh. No, no.
The stewards have warned us for cutting the track. Keep it between
Oh,
right and
boy.
left side. Still there.
Kyle.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left. Left
I didn't
side.
mean it like that.
Clear left.
I actually kind of backed out of it, but so did Orndorff. I was going to let him have it. I was just trying to spook him on the inside. I guess it worked.
The driver in front of us.
It was
is
just
Carpenter.
a fake out though. I wasn't actually going to go for it.
We've been warned about track limits.
Uh-oh. Championship contender. Back here with us. Tires are feeling a little better now. They're getting a little heated up. I just don't know what to do with this turn, man. This part's fun. You can speed up. It's like full speed. I got the throttle down all the way. That was good. That was good. I should have gotten in a second. I bogged down there. Dang it.
Fastest lap.
Nice. Our quickest of the night so far. I slowed down a little. It's like you want to roll into that one in 3, but then when you get going, you want the second gear. I don't know what to do. I think I got to keep it in 3. Slowing myself down, going downshift to second.
Okay, Robert. Hold your nerve. Just keep it smooth. No mistakes. Golda is now leading. The guy ahead
I got to be
is
careful
Colvin.
on that one. It's going to be easier and easier to overshoot that as the tires age. I keep extending my braking zone a little bit through there. Oh, went off track.
Track limits.
I hear you. Oh man, we slowed down way too much. I don't know what to do with that freaking turn.
Hold your line.
We're in the same position as before.
Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear left.
Yeah, I didn't fall for it this time. We both overshot though. No! Oh, you're kidding me. Dang it, and then Clayton got hit.
Hey, Robert.
Oh, well. We got time to make it up. We won't be the only ones. Oh, I lost so much time there.
P10.
It's like some good battles going on the rest of the track, though.
Try it again, see what happens.
Oh boy. Is that real? That sounded like either joking if he's with someone he knows, or that sounded like actual radio confrontation, which I do not want. I'm just getting sloppy. We got a lot of time left. We can make up some spots.
Your lap time was 1:13.8.
Guess I just need to take that wide. I was hoping once Orndorff got by me, I was hoping I was going to be able to learn off of him what the heck he does through that turn. Because obviously we were losing a ton of time to him there. That's where he kept getting the run on us for the pass. But I spun out.
Last lap was a 1:14.2.
Hang on to it. I don't think the sun's going down either, and I could have sworn that I set this to... Well, maybe it is. No, it isn't. It's like still in the sky. It was supposed to be a night race. It was supposed to start in the sunlight and then end in the darkness.
The gap in front has increased to 7.5. Yellow flag, caution.
Oh. Apply pressure. Intimidator button. I wonder if we got any damage from that or not. Whoa. Guess we just needed to enter that turn wider and a little slower than we were. Ugh. Got a little loose there.
Position. Your last lap time was at 1:14.0.
Yeah, if I took that turn a little better, I think we could have gotten a run here. I did not. Gotta remember to run my line too and not follow like I did in practice.
All right, Robert, you've got half your fuel left. On your left, clear left.
I'm sad that Clayton had another spin out, but at least it made a nice battle for us to have instead of just running by ourselves.
That was a 114.1.
He went down the second there, I could tell. I didn't go down the second, and I felt like I got a much better exit, so maybe that turn I should stay in 3. Oh no. Sorry.
No, it's alright. I blocked. I was ready for it.
It's hard to apply pressure and then also see your braking zone because these cars are so freaking huge. Now we got some front end damage. Hopefully that doesn't bother us. Oh, I didn't take it wide. We were getting real on it. Now I gotta get back in that fight mode after that contact. I feel like I'm laying off a little bit.
Your lap time was at 115.0.
Yeah, don't go down the second. Don't go down the second there. That hurt us. Ooh, gotta...
Pay attention to track limits, please, Robert.
I'm like trying different things to see what I can make up on them. It is hard to pass, man. It is hard to pass.
We're at the halfway point. Should be about 11 minutes of fuel remaining. Left side. Still there. Clear left.
Ooh, park the bus.
Car right. Clear right.
I like, the way I was taking these turns, those turns was like a rolling thing. And that's getting me out of my rhythm. I didn't get to really practice behind people. I was trying to scare him into over braking.
P9. You've just done a 114.9. Sector 1 is 1.2 seconds off the pace. Okay, Robert, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
I actually rocked these tires pretty good. I don't know what I want to do in terms of, like, do I get a
Left
change
side, clear
or
left.
what?
The leader's pitting now.
Where the heck is this pit lane again? I think it's around the bottom corner, heading towards the finish.
Watch your speed. The pit lane speed limit is 72 kilometers per hour. We'll fuel you to the end of the race.
That was a little slow. They waited a little bit for the repairs,
Traffic
but
behind. Watch your mirrors. Don't cross
oh
the white
boy.
line.
Alright, we're good. I needed that to be a little snappier. I feel like we're going to lose time. I was hoping maybe we could somehow have a quicker pit entry and exit. I wasn't thinking about the damage. But we didn't take tires, so if he takes tires, we definitely have a pit advantage. I wonder if Orndorff has pit. He did. Okay. He must have taken tires. It's the only reason he's this close to us. Oh, I could have used my freaking fast repair. Oh well. The unfortunate thing is if I didn't wait there
The gap in front has increased. It's now about
for those
2.4
optional
seconds.
repairs, we
The
probably
leader,
would have
Trevor,
been able
is
to
pitting.
exit out ahead of Orndorff there.
Car right, clear right.
Oh, I didn't even see him exiting. Holy moly. I didn't see him until he was in my rearview mirror. That scared me.
We've just had a warning for cutting the track.
So he didn't take tires either. Oh, don't let me give this up.
Car left, clear left. 15 minutes remaining, 15 minutes to go.
Now it's his turn to apply pressure.
On your right. Clear right, B9.
I didn't think he was going to pull out, so
Okay,
I
Robert, you just cut the track.
no, I just didn't think you were going to pull out, so I kept going. You're good. Dang it, man. I need to do less looking back in my mirror. And just race when I got someone behind me. Now we got to try to get ahead of him again. Ah, the pit worked too. We got out ahead of him. I think I let myself get too distracted. I was thinking about all the things.
P10. Keep it
I think
neat and
that's a
tidy.
lap
We
car
still might
though.
get something out of this.
So we're not gonna get that spot. That's just
No problem.
All the trees look like chickens.
they do kind of look like a rooster right there. We might be able to use Reno as a pick. Oh, Reno. Didn't have to do that. Thanks, Reno.
Yeah, thanks, bud.
Yep, no problem. Kind of forgot there was a turn there, so that worked out like.
Clear left.
At least we have a amazing race here with Clayton.
That lap was
Looks
at
like they're,
114.7.
Couldn't hear you there, Calvin.
Yeah, I just found the radio button.
10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes. Okay, Robert. Don't think about the lap times. Just hit each and every apex.
Not in the right spot.
On your right. Clear right. Clear right. Car left. Clear left. On your left.
Oh,
Still there. He's still there. He's still there. He's still there. He's still there. Still there. Clear left.
oh,
Well done. Good pass.
oh my goodness, my heart's going. I hope that was clean. I felt clean. I thought it was a good move. That was all from the run, like a few turns before that. Oh. No. No, I'm going to throw it away.
We've been warned about the car right. Still there. Clear right.
Here, you can have that spot.
Clear left. We've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines. Come on, mate.
I thought I gave you room on the outside. My bad.
You better stop giving me stuff. Or at least charge them for it. Come on. Yeah, you gotta make me pay. You bunch of supermarket things you got running?
Ugh.
You know, the U.S. economy and stuff,
Blue
right?
flag.
I had finally gotten a great move to get that pass done, and then I drive off because I was so used to having the over brake. I wasn't used to my own line that I had practiced, and I overshot it. Gosh, freaking darn it! We got the leader behind us.
Blue flag.
You can outbrake me.
Right side. Still there. Right side's clear.
Oh, who do we got over here? All right, we have to hope he gets Clayton in an awkward spot.
No, roasted marshmallows, buddy.
The gap to Colvin behind is increasing. It's now 7.5. B9. That lap was a 1:14.7. Sectors 1 and 2 are 1.2 seconds off the pace. You're a tenth off the pace in Sector 3.
Alrighty, we're back in it.
Colvin behind is pitting now.
Oh no! I'm gonna give you that back.
Blue flag.
Where is he? I was just trying to be aggressive. I didn't mean to stain him. Ah. Oh, you had to let those guys go.
P8. Car right. Right side's clear. We've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy. Please run car right. Clear right.
I go around Clayton.
Car right. Still there. Clear right. Car left. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
Is that, are we even now? I think, did I successfully give him that spot? That was all kind of awkward. Oh, these tires, man, they are not feeling good. I'm slip sliding away on these things whenever we enter a turn. You have damage? Oh man. Ah! No.
Okay, Robert, push now. We can catch up here.
Oh. Well, that's that. That's that. I was trying to drive away from him. And I sealed my own fate. Oh. It was a good race. Who knows? Maybe he'll make a mistake.
P9.
It's wild. Like, I was so used to, I had adjusted to being behind somebody and like braking differently, you know, whatever, that when I finally got on my own, it was like it was already on old tires, and I didn't actually know my adjusted braking zones for the old tires. I was just thinking about like practice when I had like somewhat worn tires, not these, when we didn't change at the pit stop. And it really hurt me. It really did. It's a dang shame.
Two minutes to go. 2 minutes.
Also looks like Ewing is going to be champion once again. He won the BRC B Legend Series over the summer,
Fuel remaining.
which I thoroughly enjoyed. That was a fun series. I'm excited to go back to it. These tires are screaming. They're probably only at like 90% or something like that. Oh, they were. There we go. They were at 92 and 93 when I pit. I see it. Forgot that I had that available. So they're in the 80s right now, or worse.
Car left.
Good, man.
Clear left.
Anka.
Blue flag.
You'll outbrake me.
Car right. Clear right. White flag. One more lap.
I feel bad for messing up qualifying, because I don't know if that also messed with Carpenter's starting position, because he was in the field. There you go, below.
On your right. Clear right. Keep it within the track limits.
13 incident points. Oh my goodness.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
Man, we had such a good battle going with Clayton, and I goofed it. Half a lap left in the BRC season. I actually don't have a full planned out idea for. I have like loose things in my head that maybe we do for the next season, but I don't have anything fully planned out yet. I was kind of waiting to see what we were going to get with this iRacing release. So working on it. That'll be announced at some point. And here we go. Final lap complete.
B9. Okay, it's over.
Oh, man. All right, who do we got? Ewing with the win. That is going to get him the championship. And I believe Nick also moves into... he beat out Cleveland, so he gets that third spot in the standings, I believe, unless bonus points played a role somehow. But I believe Ewing probably had the fast lap and most laps led. Thanks for a great season, everybody. Again, apologies for the mishap on the qualifying.
My grass.
Engage limiter.
Heck of a season. This actually turned out to be a heck of a fun track, too.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. It was on the edge most of the time. If you were pushing, trying to hold someone off or trying to get past somebody. Congratulations, Ewing, on another title.
We should all park them up and take a screenshot.
Oh, I'm afraid.
The leader's going on.
Woo. Oh my goodness. That was like a county fair demo derby out here. That's it.
Hey, can you check my front end? It says I have damage.
His butt scratch.
Can confirm. I don't think it'll mess with you though.
Oh, I just got no guy.
Watch your speed. Watch your speed limit in the pits.
Oh my goodness. Ugh. That was fun. Look at this. Here's the final results.
There's
Although
just bumpers and cones everywhere.
bumpers and cones. That's great. Front screen. I actually cannot get in. All right, so. Back. Okay. Then I can quit out of this so I can get the results. I'm gonna get the final results posted, so I gotta quit out of this, but I'll get this posted and see in a Discord.
I'm just surprised I didn't wipe you guys out. I was that close. That's why I always went off to the side, because I didn't know what your breaking point was. And
It was tough following people for sure.
It was.
And then when you finally get loose, you're not used to driving normal, aka me. Every time I got freaking past anybody, I would spin out. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was like we would kept trading positions. Like if I got in front of you, I was like driving like slow, and you were like on my butt, like catching me. I couldn't get away from you, and as soon as you passed me, you'd go slow or lose a corner, and I get by you, and we just kept trading.
Oh my goodness. That was fun though. I'm glad this was the track that I originally thought about the Moving Muscle series, so I'm glad it turned out to be pretty fun. I apologize about the I remembered to copy over all the settings except for the freaking qualifying not being open. I apologize if that messed that up for anybody.
I mean, it's not that big of a deal. Heck, I
It's
qualified
a big deal.
like pretty good, and then I ended up freaking just spinning out on the first lap anyways. But by the way, thanks everybody for not clobbering me whenever I spun out there.
You held it down too. That's a big part of it.
I unfortunately lost the wheel of this race.
Who's that?
Mm,
What? What?
you got
Had a wheel
the Or
lose
North
me.
Award.
Yeah.
Oh. I heard it was contagious. Yeah, that pit road too, man. That was sketch.
I think the only hairy one I had was, I think Reno was just like going past the tires. And I was like, oh, hello.
I didn't even, I think, yeah, after I picked Clayton came through, I didn't even see him until he was in my rear view, and I was like, holy moly. That was...
Yeah, I came out like right with you. I mean, of course you had speed, so you kind of pulled in front of me, but I was like, there he is. No. That like one earlier lap got you in front of me.
Yeah, I was curious on why too.
You undercut me.
It's not like I got tires or anything. I thought I had a slow stop because I didn't check my fast repair, so like I stayed for just a little bit of damage fix.
I completely forgot that we even have a fast repair.
I heard that wheel.
Hey, does your guys' race results pop up or no? I can't get mine to pop up.
Yeah, mine popped up as soon as I
This
exited.
one did. Yesterday's and the one on Saturday didn't pop up.
We've got a bug that patched out this morning.
Last car on the lead lap.
Yo, did y'all enjoy that and that track? It was a little tight,
I liked it.
but I thought it was pretty fun.
It was really hard to pass, but it was a lot of fun though.
When you did
Yeah,
get
it was
past
good.
somebody,
It was
it
a fun
was
track.
like, whoa.
I'm glad it was like a short track because since I hadn't ever I just bought it, it made it, mildly easy to kind of get the few turns down since it was a short track. So quickly.
That was
You
kind of
make
part
a
of it.
league where we run all these popular tracks, but at different configurations that we don't run or never run.
Yeah. I like doing stuff like the tinier club versions of them.
We can
There's
do
a ton of rovals or infield road courses
Mm-hmm.
that don't ever get run. Las Vegas, Rockingham,
And they turn out
Auto
to be pretty
Club.
fun.
Yeah, Auto Club Interior is really fun.
Some of them, though, it's like you really got to pay attention to where you're going because they're like, there's no actual. It doesn't look like a track. You're like figuring out where to go. Righty. There's the final standings. Those in the thing for you. So congratulations to Ewing.
Yep.
All right.
Ooh, I moved up 2 spots. Cool.
So congratulations to Ewing. First off, coming into today, how are you feeling? And did you have any particular strategy coming in? And how'd your race go?
Race was good. That track was a lot of fun with these cars. Like, it's tight. If you wanted to pass, you had to be sort of aggressive on the borderline of just being rude, but a lot of fun. Didn't really have any strategy other than beat Jerry.
Yeah, that easy race.
Unfortunately, qualifying didn't work out for him. He got sort of held up behind me because it was a mistake that he made in one turn. I had to pass him, and that slowed us both down and really messed him up. But other than that, like, good fun season. Didn't know how I was going to enjoy these cars. First time doing them, so a lot of good crack.
Nice. And 2-time VRC champ. So congrats on that as well.
Champ.
Oh my goodness.
Don't get to say that often.
There you go. Well, I appreciate you bringing out a good race there with Carpenter this season. You guys going back and forth. Gold turned on fire too at the end there. Did you move in the third? Yeah. So that was a pretty good race with you in Cleveland for that third podium spot in the final standings. Actually, Nick, you want to talk at all about your race? You finished second today, right?
Yeah. No, it was. I love this track. That was a good time, honestly. At first coming in here, it's been a while since I've actually been to this track. I haven't been on it on iRacing, been on it in other video games, but it was rare that I did this circuit. I was actually doing the other side of the track instead, more constantly. So I figured
2 liters left.
I just got to take my time here as usual. Good old Sebring. It's probably, what it is. Take your time and just don't sling it too much. And sure enough, came out where I placed well. Trying tried to chase Andrew down there and keep him in back of me, but it just there was no way that was happening. I mean, I tried everything I could, but he got right in the perfect passing zone. It just there's no way I could have let him not have it and fought it off type of deal. So it was just better to let it happen, let the hurt happen right now type of deal. Rip that Band-Aid off, and get back to your emotions. And then I figured I'll pit early and send it in the pit lane is the most scary. I think Lime Rock's like one of the scariest ones, but I think this one's definitely up there too because I was pointed straight towards the pit wall at like 110, and I was just hoping that I don't do anything wrong. But honestly, other than that, love the heck out of these cars. A really good season, and yeah, honestly, for first season run, these cars really fun.
Yeah, I was. Did anyone actually take tires this race?
I did.
You did?
That's me.
And a full tank of gas.
Nice.
Oh, I didn't take a full tank of gas, but I took tires. Yep.
They could have passed you some ice cream there. You were there for that long.
And then Carpenter, second in the championship. Where'd you finish today? Fourth today. Want to talk a little bit about your season and what went on with your race here today, and yeah.
Yeah, the qualifying, I came out behind Kyle, and then just the cold tires, I think on that one short right-hander, I got sideways, I think, or the one before that, I don't know. I messed up somewhere, and then Andrew was basically there, and like I started to let him go, and I was like, "Nah, I'm gonna slow him down." So I just raced next to him until the end of the lap or whatever, and then I got started back in 8th, and then me and Rick and Mitchell Calvin, we was all bunched up, and we had a good race going there for a little bit. And Rick, he's like, "Yeah, go ahead, go by me in that long straightaway," and I went by him and pulled up, and then just blew straight through the corner off in the grass. And I about did that again later too, and then caught back up to them, raced them some more, got around them, and looked like we played cat and mouse a little bit. I wasn't hitting the marks real good tonight, just back and forth. And then he took too much fuel and tires and stuff. And then toward the end, I run Robledo down, and me and him had a good battle there at the end, and eventually got around him. Overall, it was a real good race, fun track, and all season battle with Andrew, and every race has been pretty good. Been good battles and just overall fun.
Nice. Well, good job this season. Appreciate you, and congrats on the great run. We'll have to go after that title next time. Kyle Cleveland, did you manage to avoid early contact in this one? Nice job on the podium.
Yeah, thanks. Barely avoided contact. Andrew definitely had a better braking zone on one of the corners and almost got into me while he was stuck behind me. And then I almost got into Nick into the final corner on the course, the big long braking zone. Yeah, we had a good little almost moment, and then we both kind of stepped the rear end out of the corner and drifted through that little S section. It was a pretty good little race we had going on there in the top 3 until Nick pitted. And then, yeah, we just stayed out for the rest of that race, or at least as long as I could get a bonus point to try to beat Nick in the points, because I knew we were tied, not knowing what the drop week would be at the end. I just wanted to get as many points as possible. Might have lost the position, but I figured it's one extra point if I lead a lap for sure. So did that. Yeah, because for the whole season, it was awesome. Really liked driving these cars. Definitely provided a challenge on the cold tires to keep it as clean as possible without losing too many spots. Yeah, good racing with just about everybody in the field at some point or another. Yeah, so props to everybody. Seeing improvement at everybody throughout the whole season too, so it's awesome.
Yeah, it's I've really enjoyed racing with everybody. This has been a blast to go through so far. Good job this season, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah, thanks.
Robledo got pole today. How'd you feel about your season? I'll just go down the rest of the order, let everyone at least have a short remark on their season from here.
Yeah, every race is really fun, and a lot of fun battles. All these races, and yeah, I was kind of scared being on the pole because I didn't expect that. And then the first couple of laps, I was really all over the place, and then Kyle was kind of playing mind games, I guess, and Andrew. I got scared. I thought I would actually get a penalty for going too soon because it's actually upshifted just to make sure my steering wheel was all good, and so I got pretty flustered on the start. But I knew I wasn't gonna keep up with them. So um, yeah, my goal was just to finish every race in the top 5 going into today, and yeah, so it was a lot of fun.
Nice. It's tough when it's not like something you can. Well, I guess with AI you could kind of practice it, but it's not the same. Like when you randomly get a pole, it's like, what the heck do I do now? At least for me, it is.
Yeah, yeah, that was pretty scary at the start. So yeah, it was fun.
Nice job on the top 5s all the way through, though. That's a cool little stat. Rick Evans,
Yep.
how'd your race go? How'd you feel about the season, man? Nice job finishing 6th in the standings.
Yeah, messed up a few times. These corners really require precision timing with the brake and steering and getting the car to rotate, then not getting on the gas too hard or too fast and just spin right around. I enjoyed it. I've run this track config once in officials. But as far as the year or the season or whatever, it's fine, I guess. There's always room for improvement for me. So
Nice. Well, I had fun racing with you this season, man. Appreciate you.
yeah, I enjoyed it.
All right, Orendorf, 7th today, and we had a tie for 6th in the standings. I guess I gotta look at the tiebreakers in the rule book. I forget what they are, but nice job. Tied for 6th in the standings, 105 with Rick there. How'd you feel out there and about your season, real quick?
Yeah, it was pretty good. Great battle early with you. Unfortunately, you spun out there. I dove in way too deep into that tight S turn, and I thought you were gonna be able to get back around me, and then you just spun out, which sucked. It's like every time I'm battling someone in a league, something always happens to one of you guys. I'm like, I just want to have a good race, and then I'm out there alone for the rest of the race when that happens. But the season was all right. Lost 2 wheels, but I'm gonna have to fire all my pit crew for next season and get brand new crew for that. But and then maybe remove some of those tire bears as well. But anyways, it was fun, and we'll see what happens whenever we do another season.
Nice. Oh yeah, we didn't have Essery today. Okay. Have to see how he liked the season and so on. Clayton. Oh yeah, I also had fun battle with you too, Orendorf. I remember well spinning out. And hating myself as it happened. Clayton, how'd your season go? Had fun battling with you and Orendorf throughout it, and nice racing out there today.
Oh, season was a blast. Love the car. Very good track choices too. Yeah, I started out the season. I mean, I felt fast on these first tracks. Felt really good coming in here, and then 2 dead last finishes because of penalties and other stuff. So that was annoying to start out that way. But I was able to kind of like, at least in the points way, like get kind of close to you. So I had some people to battle, you and Orendorf, and I think Rick was he was a little bit ahead, but he was a goal to try to reach. But he's doing pretty good on this. So it was a blast. I came into this race knowing that I just needed to try to make sure I finished ahead of you. Thought I was like golden, even though this is never raced this track because I was started 6th and was like, well, I just have to do all right. And then first lap, I'm playing catch up. So I honestly think I burned up a lot of my tire trying to run you and Orndorff down there after I spun out on those first like 10 laps or so. But then after that, man, yeah, it was just like kind of not really beating and banging, but going back and forth, swapping places, trying to go by. Even on the pits, like I thought, surely one of us is going to get some distance on the other in the pits, and we came out literally right next to each other. So yeah, it was a blast.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun out there. We were going at it for most of that race. I'm mad that I spun out at the end.
I feel like that we end up doing this, and not even just this league, but like a lot of times.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I was trying to maybe run down Orndorff, but he was not making any more mistakes, and I was just too busy wrecking in front of you.
Orndorff got some speed this season.
Well, I was making mistakes. I just didn't spin out, you know.
Yeah, if you lost it and you turned sideways, it was definitely like a 10-second loss. So.
Let's go to Reno. 11th in the standings. I know you had a little bit of a tough race out there tonight, but how'd you enjoy yourself this?
Yeah, the race wasn't too bad really. I mean, just definitely not used to this configuration of Sebring. Got out here and it's like, oh yeah, this is different. So I think I ran it into tire barrier once, so that was a 4X, but I think so. I only had like really 6X of off tracks, and so total 10X tonight. So I think that's pretty good for me. Just try to work on consistency, but overall the season was a lot of fun. I know Daytona especially, we had that few lap battle with everyone pretty much in the field, and I just kind of worked on consistency, and I always seemed to get at least a couple seconds faster during the race. So just something I want to work on, reduce incident points, and then just be more consistent, and then get the speed.
Nice. Well, I always enjoy racing with you, bud. Let's see. Mitchell Calvin finished in 10th today. I know. I guess you blew an engine or something. I saw you smoking. Oh no, that was the missing tire. And 12th in the standings. Though I know you had to miss some races. So how'd you feel out there on the season?
Not bad. I wish I got to start week 1, but PC issues popped up, but we got her fixed. And yeah, the Mustang, at first I'm thinking, oh no, this is going to be a big block. You just got to try to drive around, but it actually has got some decent grip on it for a lot of the tracks we went to. But yeah, it was just a lot of just getting seat time, getting used to a car that I had to purchase to race it. So, a lot of difference 2 races makes not showing up, but life throws stuff at you. So, but it's always fun to just hop in here and race on a Tuesday night.
Yep. I appreciate racing with you too. I had a lot of fun racing around you on the track. So, yeah, good job this season. And then also not here is John and DJ. We're 13th and 14th, missing a bunch of races. So, cool stuff. Yeah, what's that?
I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
Oh my goodness.
That was Andrew. I don't know why he had to do that interrupt you to say that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
How dare you?
Sounds exactly the same.
But yeah, I really do appreciate. I think I didn't average it out, but this was definitely that beat the record from the first season in the B Legends. So in terms of attendance, so that was awesome to see. I do appreciate the turnout and the consistency and just everybody racing along with each other. These cars kind of allowed us to beat and bang a little bit, and everyone handled it really well. And some of those races were freaking blast. I thought the first race or second race was fun, and then the Daytona just blew it out of the water. I think that might have been the best one of the season. But I'm glad the track things worked out. This one I was excited and nervous about, but I put it on the finale for a reason because I thought it'd lead to some intense battles all the way through, and I think it did. But yeah, like some other people were saying, this car was like, it was nice as an entry point because it did have a lot of stability in some ways. It felt like it had a lot of grip once you get the tires up, but at the same time, when you were pushing it, it was easy to spin it out in certain places. So it was cool. I enjoyed this one for sure.
And I think,
yep,
I think this this season is it's something different from what I think a lot of us are used to racing. So for me, I think a lot of us here too is a lot of fun to race on Tuesday nights.
Cool. That's what I like to hear. All right.
Yeah, I definitely look forward to racing in this league. And it's been really fun.
Thank you.
Go
Appreciate
back to the legends.
Oh yeah.
Need my redemption.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I was actually thinking about some stuff. I don't know. Maybe just throw this out here.
Shoot your shot.
I was thinking maybe for one of these league sessions, maybe we only qualify the very first race. After that, we just run reverse order of the standings. So that way, everybody's involved. So, Andrew and Carpenter have to race their way through the field each race kind of thing. Might make it interesting.
I thought
Instead
about
of just
that, but I
starting at the
wasn't
front,
sure
just
how to
taking
do
off.
it. Like I don't know. Maybe you're able to, but I just don't know how.
Yeah, I mean, I think you can do like a custom grid order, but it would be a whole thing setting up the session every, once like you couldn't preload all the sessions in like you did.
I guess I could go in
this
and
time.
edit them.
Yeah, I just think
Or you could
you'd
do
have
it,
to have
you do it once
where
a
the
week.
strategy was different than this year's, because what I would do if that happened, I would just pit on lap 1 every time, get free air, and do the undercut. Like I had, whenever I've had to take damage or whenever I was, spun and had to either work my way back through the field or just pit early. I always chose just pit early. So I think that would be what people would do there, but that would be something to think about, I guess.
But
I'm
there would
not
be
one
a
on
bunch of people
reverse
probably
grid
doing
order.
that too.
I just
Maybe like maybe half of them.
Yeah. I'm just I agree with the F1 drivers when they promoted trying to promote reverse grid. I don't think it's racing. That's just me though.
I like it in Circuit Superstars.
Yeah.
No, I
Well,
get what you're saying.
Having competition cautions isn't racing either, but it's still
No.
done.
In NASCAR.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Well, you could
I was
do
gonna
like
use
the
those next season too. Gosh darn it.
like if you were going to do like what Clayton was saying, and you could do like a you can't pit within like 10 minutes or
Yeah,
20
kinda
laps.
call it
whatever,
remote.
that
I'm
type of
saying there
thing.
would just have to be a rule for that, but
Yeah.
I just
That's true.
Don't they do
In
reverse
general.
grids in dirt modifieds or something like that?
They did it in SRX for partially. Some of the heats were
Yeah, I know
like
some
they'd
local.
run the heat 1 and then they'd reverse it for heat 2, and then heat 3 would be like based off of the accrued points or whatever.
I'm pretty sure I've seen something at Wall Stadium too by me where it's like the first half of the field or top 10 or something end up reversing.
Yeah.
and pulling cards or
They
something.
do it. Yeah, it's primarily a heat racing thing.
Mm-hmm.
They'll do it in like Formula 2 and Formula 3. They'll qualify, and then they in the heat race or the sprint race that they do beforehand, they flip from 12th to 1st, reverse that grid, and then in the main race, it's just the normal qualifying.
I
wouldn't be opposed to that if it was a sprint race that people got to do reverse grid, and then maybe there's some sprint race winners that wouldn't normally win a sprint or a heat race.
Mm-hmm. Nah, it's a good shout
I'll
out
be on
though,
board with
Clayton. It's something to think about, and I'll put it in the drawer for when I look at what we're doing. Thank you.
Yeah.
And thank you for the input there, Kyle, too.
I think that we're all like everybody in this league, we're all solid drivers. So even though we might be slower,
Speak for yourself.
I don't feel like it's like you go into a rookie like race and officials and you're in the pack and you just know you're going to get clobbered, you know?
Yeah.
So I feel like, you know, if people had to race to the field, even the fast guys, like it would still be like, it'd be decent racing. Of course, they're going to be faster, but it would, I think it might be a neat challenge.
Anyone else have anything you want to throw out there? I only have like some loose ideas in my head. I hadn't planned out the full season. I definitely still aim to have a season the next quarter. In terms of the special event, that one I didn't get to like flesh out like I wanted to announce ahead of time, but I'm thinking maybe we could do not what we did when we were trying out the rain, and that was ridiculous. Obviously, I wouldn't do the full out rain, but we could always try like a mini enduro where we have a teammate or something too, as the event. Because I had those gold medal events spread out around the year, and then we figured we'd run like a season each quarter, something short.
like
Do they have rain on the dirt tracks?
Rain is on all the tracks. The
seen a-
weather system is applied to all the tracks, but getting
Depends
it
on the
to,
car.
yeah, you have to have a car that can put on rain tires, I think, too.
I think I didn't watch it, but there was a video of like a Pro 2 or Pro 4 truck on a whatever track that they run on.
I wasn't sure if they were
Supposedly
using
it was
that
raining.
glitch that they might have patched out already. Like you could like apply the settings and then switch the car or something, and it would let you in the session or something like that. I don't know if they got rid of it or if they're just gonna leave it or what. I did see that same video though, caught my eye. Kudos to whoever posted that one.
I was, I had it's not an iRacing thing, but I was thinking about maybe one day in the next couple weeks, maybe whenever, well, I don't know. There's a lot of leagues going on right now that are like right in the middle. So I don't know. We'll see. But I was thinking about maybe throwing up like kind of like a one night, like 2 or 3 hour rec fest and kind of do it kind of like a little bit of like an official kind of like start from one race, do like a series of races planned out and kind of do like a little standings thing. Maybe like lock it behind like a B class so that, you know, and just kind of like invite everybody to come and have like some fun doing kind of like a little bit of a standings race rec fest, because I do a lot of rec fest, but no one ever seems to really like keep track of like standings and that kind of stuff, because rec fest can be pretty competitive.
You mean like not an iRacing?
Yeah, that was like not a non-racing deal.
Oh yeah, I'd be game for Wreckfest one night. In terms of I just want to get a feel on how you guys like this. I'm definitely making this season return next year, or this car, because I think that went real well, and I think we could do some more with it. And then I had the B Legends set for as the summer series. It's either going to be left kind of the similar setup with the 2 mini races, maybe just a tad, like 5 minutes longer each, and mixing up the road oval, because I thought that was kind of unique and fun. It seemed like everyone kind of enjoyed it. And I don't know if you want to keep that as just the summer one, or if anyone was interested in getting to that earlier, or if we should explore something else. I have some other ideas, so I'm not out of ideas. It's just I just want to get the vibe on what people were feeling.
When are you going to do the next season? Like ballpark, like
actually just looking
month.
For that. I think I gotta get my Excel sheet up. Get where I posted it. Oh shoot! I might have.
It's in the announcements, the schedule for the year you put.
Oh, thank you. I accidentally closed out the window on my live stream. It'll go. Okay, it's good. Hi, live stream. How you doing? There we go. It's in announcements, you said?
Yeah, scope a bit and announcements.
Old winner. I'll just try to find this. Add this. All right, so I had this Moving Muscle series running through tonight. We had a flex date to tonight, and then next week would be an off season, and then we had our gold medal event on the 26th. And then the next season I had starting sometime in April. I have it on this sheet as the 16th of April, but we could also move it up to the 9th if that works on for people. I just figured at least a little bit of time off.
Yeah, I was just trying to line it up, like, because I know you had your eyes on the SRX car too, but
Oh, I figured everyone was going to kind of jump on that. So, I know you were interested, so I don't want to mess with you guys. And I know, Pro, I'm pretty sure John was interested in it too. So, if other people are running it, I don't want to oversaturate the market there. I'll let it fall to the fall off the grid a little bit.
Yeah, because I think we'll be back after our other season on Thursday, probably in the middle of May-ish or end of May. Would be when we'd be starting that up.
Yeah.
Bring out street stocks.
Street stocks?
Street stocks are pretty good.
Yeah.
And you can do road and oval. They're really good on road.
Street stocks were on my radar.
Same with late model stocks.
Also,
and I have a setup for road for those that doesn't wear the front tires out.
Modifieds aren't bad, but they're a little funky on the road course. But like once you get a hang of it, it's not too bad. But like you'd have to go to like Watkins or something like that to where you don't get like sharp turns, like a road circuit like that. It don't work on stuff like that. It's going to be like a high flow racetrack basically.
I've got a Road America set up for the modified.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
that's got some pretty intense turns.
Treacherous. It's still pretty treacherous. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Remembering back to freaking Dirt to Daytona and those freaking things.
Yeah.
They did not like the road courses.
For the cup.
Yeah,
you guys all race a lot. What's the deal with touring cars? No one ever seems to race the touring cars.
That was also
and there's like
front wheel drive cars are really a whole different animal to try to learn how to handle.
Yeah. I was also looking at the Clios, but then obviously those have their own limitations and whatever at some point, way before this season was even finished planning. And the front wheel drive, even on those slow things, I was having so much trouble wrapping my head around it. I was like, what? How? Like it's totally opposite of just getting the car the freaking turn and like slide the rear, and like you can't do a lot of things we're used to coming from a NASCAR background.
It's literally
and especially the Mustang.
Yeah,
they're the polar opposite of the Mustang.
Yeah. But we could always do a test run, and like if anyone has like certain, I forget which ones are free at this point. Now I don't remember.
Jetta's the only one. I think the Jetta and the Renaults are the only front wheel drives out there. Otherwise, it's like the touring cars and stuff like that.
Okay.
And you gotta pay for those.
The Renault's free?
Oh, the Renault's not free. Yeah, that's right. The Renault's not free. Yeah.
I feel like they should make those free.
They got the Jetta diesels. It's got slicks though, but like the thing moves, but this is a Jetta diesel.
Touring car was on my radar though, because I love watching. Like I don't really have series that I can follow, but I love watching highlights from touring car races. They look freaking like a blast sometimes.
Well, I think it was kind of neat because it's like a classic car. Everybody has to have the same thing. You know, somebody could have a Civic, somebody could have the Audi, somebody could have the Veloster or whatever it is. Like you could actually have a few different cars, but they're in the same class. And I don't know if they race like that though.
Yeah, I've done that before in another league with all the touring cars. It's a lot of fun. There's no real advantage to one car over the other. Each sort of has their own strengths depending on the track, but pace-wise, they're all pretty close.
Good. So if we eventually go that route, definitely reach out to you for some advice on making sure we have even working kind of stuff.
Are we doing longer races next season or something like that, or are we doing same length? Or
I think I'd be open to it if that's what you guys like. I feel like the vibe of this league has done really well of kind of like contained things. Like it keeps everybody a little close together and doesn't eat up your entire night type of thing. But I'm definitely open to that's what people would show up for and want to do. I'm open for longer stuff because I know that leads to more, taking care of the tires, fuel stuff, and all that.
Another good one, and it's a free car, is the Cadillac CTS-V. It's kind of like probably like one step up from this car.
The Kia
like a
too.
road car. The Kia, don't.
The Optima.
No.
Just control that wheel spin. That's all.
He goes pure Michael Scott. Don't.
Why are you the way that you are?
Yeah, I'm also interested in potentially, like, maybe even looking at a longer season too, because I know this one was pretty short, the 7, which I like also. I like the vibe of not knowing that I have a super long commitment, just because sometimes parts might hear a little insane. I kind of had a longer season planned for like the October to November range, but I don't know if people are kind of interested in that. And if we do a longer season, there's also the potential of we can keep it pure points or even look at a potential little playoff play, because I've never been in a playoff league, so that might be something people can experience too.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm probably getting rid of the 13-week schedule on the other leagues and go to 12 or 10, something even that makes sense. I think 13 is a really long time to, get everybody to stay consistently showing up and stuff.
For sure. Especially if you're like just in sometimes with racing, whether it's virtual or not, it's like you're just snake bitten and you're just the season's just awful and you just want it to end. It's like we got 7 more weeks.
Yeah.
So I hear that. Oops. I only posted.
I think 10. 10 is probably a good sweet spot. I don't hate 7. Like, the short season's fun because then you get in, you get it done, and you see who won and move on to another car and not be stuck on one thing for 3 months.
Sure.
But if it's a really fun thing, it's not bad to go long. So.
Yeah, you can also come back to it.
Yeah.
And do other tracks in a different season with the same car. We did run Next Gen twice in 1 year. It was rough.
Anyone else? Otherwise, I'll let you go. I don't want to keep you too long.
We could run the 87s.
There it goes.
Banned.
Your 87s.
Absolutely banned. You can pace the field in the 87, but we'll all be in different cars.
Yeah, you can be the pace car and all.
Set it up and I'll join.
Yeah,
Dude,
I wouldn't mind a retro oval race or a retro oval series.
I'd be afraid to commit to a season for it. Like, I think they're cool too, but every time I see someone do it, I feel like the season dies. Like, people just don't come out for it. But
yeah, it requires some practice and some.
Yeah,
I like hopping in
they're
against
usually
the
handfuls.
learn it.
They're really fun, but they're really handfuls.
Especially
if you do a long run with them.
Super speedways in those things, like,
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I did Indy, and Indy was a hard time.
Even Michigan, because I was in an official race one time and just taking it easy and just started losing the rear of the car. Saved it and then went into turn 3 like easy and literally lost the car, smashed the wall, and then went right down pit road. Like, that was it. Like, I wasn't pushing, I wasn't doing nothing. And it burned it.
Some of those setups for that car works great. Some of them are just terrible. Like, we went to a couple short tracks and it was just like you can't even drive the car properly. Whereas you go to some other tracks, you're like, man, this car's working amazing. Like it should work like this everywhere. It's the unfortunate part.
I didn't. I actually really liked the GR86 in the rain, as
Yeah,
opposed
that was fun.
on the dry.
That's what I was actually almost maybe even thinking of for that special event if we do like a mini enduro team race or something in the rain.
Oh, I love the GR86.
Put it back in Daytona in the rain. I'll be all for it.
So maybe I'll look into that gold medal event this week, and try to put some details out and some feelers out for you guys, and we'll see what we can do. And if enough people show up, obviously too, because if we're gonna do a team thing, or we can change it to individual if not enough for there. But yeah. Cool.
Sounds good.
All right, I'll start looking at some ideas and some of the notes that you guys just gave me, and some tracks, and see if we can balance out the free versus paid and all that, and see what tracks all of you guys got. Because again, I don't want to force people to buy a ton of stuff because I know it's not easy. Thank you for purchasing this car and these tracks too. If you didn't have them before the season, I do appreciate it. And yeah, if you have any other notes for me, don't be afraid to send them my way in the DMs. Ewing, I'm going to work on a fancy dancy championship poster again. Maybe not tomorrow or something like that. And congrats on the title. Appreciate y'all, you guys. This was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this season.
Man, thanks a million for putting it on again.
Thanks for putting it on.
Thank you.
It was a fun season for sure.
Oh yeah.
Thanks. Good racing, guys.
Yeah, good job, everybody.
Good job.
Yes, we'll see you on the golden event.
Heck yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'll catch y'all later.
We'll see y'all later.
Bye.
Later.
Bye bye.
All right. There we go. That is the end of this. Sorry for the stream still going on our basically long post race meeting there. But hopefully it was of some interest to you. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed my immersion. Not sure if I want to switch to something else for the night or if I should work on edits. I have a recording for Legend Bowl and New Star GP's season finale, all recorded. But if I want it one posted tomorrow, I gotta go edit it. Or we could switch over to something like Supermarket Sim or something. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna edit. We'll come back tomorrow for a stream. Been up for a while for this stream. All right, everybody. I appreciate you. Thank you for watching, and likely see you tomorrow night. But we'll do something, maybe some Supermarket Sim or something else. But I'm gonna go edit. If I can get a video out for tomorrow. Yeah, hope you all have a great night. Also, I'm realizing I forgot to update my closing screen, so this is still, I think, from February. Yeah, I gotta get that updated, my bad. Really fun season. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Guys and gals. Peace out.